All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Good looking return set up here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the slats.
Operating from the gun. Buckley gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Buckley. He'll drop it underneath the right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with 31 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mike 55. Right there.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Number 37.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buckley. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. 11 yards there. First down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. He's got here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and there you go. It's another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
He's slinging it
at the 9-yard line.
Oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
On 2nd down, it's Beal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Eagles 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
2 yards
get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Alexander, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Cooper on the return. Now Creasers, he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A nice Nice gain of 21 yards.
At the 45.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Neal, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to 42.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. The speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After a one-point game, 7-6.
Titans 7, Eagles 6.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, away from Tel Aviv. Barbados with a
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. I'll be going to lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, check right, check right. Watching the Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, Buckley. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Buckley. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Allen now on 1st down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And very little running room there.
Number 25,
he did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle
early
made
down
just
stuff to
shy
put this
of
offense in a
midfield.
precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Allen now looks to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you plan to back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 54. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Switch, switch, switch. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, Field. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking for the guy carrying the ball. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. Yo, 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 yo.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
From the gun, Buckley. This is caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Buckley. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, the 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the football on this possession.
The last that didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
On 2nd down now. It's midfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Right back to him on first down.
The ball
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
To throw on second down. Buckley. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
15.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, let's go!
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side on the swing pass. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Right there. 54, right there, right there.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this will be incomplete.
Allen's pass thrown away and incomplete. It's third down. And
they had a great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Switch gears. Check. 55.
On the ground, this is Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Slam.
Allen. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Cameron Batson. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And 1 at the 41-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
54. 19 Lions. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the gun, Buckley. Middle by White. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Second and 10.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 54. 3 buzz. 18 Cardinal. Max 5-4.
Operating from the gun. Buckley looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well,
that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
55, Mike 55.
Throwing again. Buckley. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
On the play.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Allen. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Allen. He's got his man, Boyd. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Man up, deep. 50 seconds.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Duke Johnson, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now White on the return. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want is
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 5-4. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 1st down. Buckley. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Target. Hey, watch that.
From the gun, Buckley. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Buckley's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career. And why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense.
And again this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
I can't believe they let you play.
Looking to throw. Buckley flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Lost 4 there, and it's third down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now Allen to throw on third down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
The tackle made by
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Titans 10.
6 yards left on second down.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
To the air, Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried.
His own 47. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 21 yards away. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 19, Titans 17.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They stay on the ground on first. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. This defense trying to buckle down where they need to. Right now, they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Everyone, we got 4 down. Check 50.
On second and 11 now. Allen. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Round 80. Check 53 is Mike. Too little, tap. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You got nothing to do.
Johnson on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
Good gain there on 1st down. And keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Now Allen. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And it is good, and the lead will swell to 9.
Makes the score Eagles 26, Titans 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Cooper on the return. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Let's go, D. Mike 42, Mike 42. Wild Bill. Warrior 70. Mike 42.
They'll run on 1st down. Field. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. 42's the mic, boy, 42.
From the gun, Buckley complete to Zacchaeus. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Buckley And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will give the football back.
They'll take over.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Incomplete.
And this one too low.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw is Allen. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Allen.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, ready?
To throw again. Buckley. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Makes the
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. To return, it's McKinnon. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Continuing to fight for more. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
33-yard line.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Allen to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to 3rd down and making a play there.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
And an Eagle 1st down.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Philadelphia, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.